So, hallo. Ich mache hier beim N2K Golf mache ich eine Spielerkarriere. Also ich versuche es zumindest mal. Aktuell stehe ich auf Rang 1 im FedEx Cup mit deutlichem Vorsprung auf Tiger Woods. Damit ihr einen kleinen Überblick bekommt, zeige ich euch jetzt einfach mal meine Statistiken, die ich bis jetzt hingekriegt habe. Also, wir haben gespielt. Boah, kann ich jetzt gar nicht sagen. Auf jeden Fall habe ich schon 8 Turniersiege geholt, war 12 mal Top 10, 12 mal Top 20, 12 Turniere gespielt, davon 8 gewonnen. Und hier seht ihr meine Saisonstatistiken, vermutlich auch ganz interessant. Saisonrekord Scoring. Da haben wir einen durchschnittlichen Score von 66,42. Noch kein Hole-in-One geschafft. Dreimal kurz davor gescheitert. Albatros auch noch kein. 5 Eagles. 86 Birdies. 102 Pars. 23 Boogies. Doppelboogies auch schon 2. Dreifach-Boogies zum Glück noch gar kein. So, und dann Leistung. Da haben wir längster Drive war 342,1 Yards. Weitester Score in der Schlag war 47,5 Yards. Der weiteste Putt war 79,5 Feet. Das ist schon relativ gut gewesen. Fairways haben wir 81,55. Greens haben wir 70,18, durchschnittliche Dreiflänge 297,7 Yards. Hohes Gras-Tendenz haben wir 14,29, Bunker haben wir 4,17, verfehltes Fairway und andere, da haben wir auch schon 4,17%. Nähe zum Loch 28,5 Feet. Putz pro Loch 1,4. Ein Putt-Prozentsatz 56,42%. 3 Putt-Prozentsatz 2,29. Was das jetzt genau bedeutet, kann ich euch nicht sagen, weil ich bin ein blutiger Anfänger, was die Golfregeln betrifft. Und habe das Spiel auch nur dank Fritz geholt. Der Fritz hat gesagt, ich soll das mal holen und ausprobieren. Dann habe ich am Anfang noch ein bisschen drüber geschmunzelt. Muss aber sagen, das Spiel macht dann doch irgendwie richtig Fun, weil es mal was anderes ist wie Sega Fußballmanager oder FIFA. So, meine Putt-Präzision, die ist schon relativ gut mit 96,97 bei kurzen Putts. Bei Mittel, da bin ich auch bei 70,21%. Bei langen Putts bin ich bei 40,16%. Scrambling weiß ich nicht, was das bedeutet, da habe ich fast 70%. Ah, Scrambling ist verfehlte Grüns. Okay. Unter Paar haben wir 218 Löcher gespielt. Also etwas unter der Hälfte. Die Birdie-Quote dafür ist halt schon über 50%. Die liegt bei 46,21. Und Siege in Prozent bei Aggregate Playoffs. Da weiß ich nicht, was das bedeutet. Sudden Death Siege haben wir noch keinen. So. Nee, wir wollen ja nicht ins Hauptmenü. Ein Augenblick.
Ja, ich weiß, was du gerne gegen mich kommst. Das mache ich ja auch. Aber wie gesagt, in der Woche ist mir alles lieb.
immer so ein bisschen. Also Fußball, jetzt habe ich gerade Essen gemacht und gegessen. Dann muss ich ein bisschen Wohnung aufräumen. Direkt wieder Wäsche waschen. Nicht wundern, ich höre mir gerade eine Sprachnachricht übers Handy ab und dann geht es direkt wieder weiter. So, Entschuldigung, ich habe mir gerade eine Sprachnachricht übers Handy angehört. Geht jetzt direkt los mit dem Turnier. Also ich würde sagen, ich mache jetzt erstmal ein Turnier hier in dem Stream. Und dann könnt ihr ja mal reinschreiben in die Kommentare, ob es euch interessiert oder eher weniger. Weil wenn es euch interessiert, dann machen wir immer ein Turnier pro Stream. Vielleicht kann ich das auch mal dann offline machen in der Videoform. Je nachdem, was euch besser gefällt. So, dann würde ich sagen, starten wir das Turnier.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to
So,
have
John
entered
Ram
into this
ist mein
fantastic
Rivale in
rivalry.
diesem Turnier. Ich muss
Their
unbedingt
goal is to
besser
beat
abschließen
John
wie
Rahm.
er.
Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if John Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, John Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least.
Looks like they've sliced this one, Rich.
Ah, es fängt ja schon wieder gut an, dieses Turnier, ne? Ganz, ganz schlechter Schlag.
Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
I've seen worse looking swings at a playground.
Oh je, es wird immer schlechter.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
So, probieren wir jetzt mal einen Zauberschlag am besten.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This one needs to
Ach,
kick
du Kacke.
left.
Oh je, oh je, oh je.
That was a little bit
So,
of a
hallo
misfire, I'd
Fritz.
say.
Also wie du siehst, ich habe die Schwierigkeiten ein bisschen erhöht und muss sagen, jetzt muss ich mich da erstmal reinfuchsen. Ist doch ein bisschen anspruchsvoller wie erwartet jetzt. Naja, erste Loch wird wahrscheinlich erstmal ein Boogie. Oder es wird ein Doppelboogie. Ach du Kacke.
And this one will be for double bogey. And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next.
Gut, mein Rivale John Ram hat auch ein Boogie gespielt, heißt ich bin einen Schlag hinten dran.
Second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer,
Das war kein guter
that's not
Start.
the easiest thing
Den
to
habe
do.
ich
So
mir
lefties
definitiv anders
have a better
vorgestellt.
opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest
Oh
par
Mann, ey,
fives on
wohin
this
gehen
layout.
denn die Schläge?
Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Ja, danke für dein Vertrauen, aber ich glaube, hier werde ich einige enttäuschen. Ich hätte jetzt nicht erwartet, dass das so schwer ist. Auf einmal.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Boah, also bei der Schwierigkeitsstufe musst du jeden Schlag genau
You
treffen.
didn't hit your best there. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Natürlich Gegenwind.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Das sind Schläge heute.
Unable to find the green on this one.
And coming up well short.
Ein Birdie ist noch drin. Ah, immerhin ein Paar.
And a par putt awaits him.
Noch ein klein bisschen nach rechts.
That's pretty tidy. Oh, that's a clutch par. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently one stroke better.
Das Gute beim Golf ist, man hat
Playing partner today.
18 Runden Zeit, um ein gutes Turnier zu spielen.
Wow, what a save. And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Ja, John
Let's take a
Rahm,
look
der
at the
lockt ein.
leaderboard. And it's Lydia Ko on top of the leaderboard.
Ah, Platz 25 aktuell.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short
Sei
iron.
doch, war eigentlich immer so meine Stärke, würde ich
Love this
behaupten.
green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Also, wollen wir mal gucken. Waren hier hinspielen, probieren.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
96% Kraft,
Yeah,
aber den
oh,
Wind
no,
komplett
this
falsch
one's left.
eingeschätzt. Ah.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wir haben Rückenwind. Probieren wir mal so. Am besten nicht mit allzu viel Kraft. Ah!
Into the hole.
Schade, ein bisschen weiter nach links und er wäre reingegangen.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Gibt wohl wieder nur ein paar. Ich muss besser werden.
Tracking.
Jawohl, immerhin ein
Good
paar.
putt. Well hold. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This
Gegenwind
fourth could
schon
be
wieder.
menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to the screen, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Naja, wir gehen Risiko. Ja, er kommt rein. Ach du Kacke. Puh.
Always unpredictable here out of the pine straw.
Ganz, ganz miserable Runde. Probieren den jetzt mal ein bisschen 3.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, komm. Oh, das gibt es nicht.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Ooh, well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And back to the play, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead.
Komm, jetzt ein Birdie wäre mal gut. Da könnte man wieder auf Attacke gehen. Ja gut, das war jetzt ein reiner Sicherheitsschlag.
Beauty of a chip shot
Oh
there.
Mann.
Great touch.
Läuft doch nicht so, wie ich es mir
This
vorgestellt habe.
one is for his par. A good stroke. Nicely holed. And for par.
Naja, solange die Pars erstmal kommen, ist alles in Ordnung.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Ja, John Ram hat einen Boogie gespielt, das heißt, ich bin jetzt auf Gleichstand mit ihm nach 4 Löchern.
Par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat. It runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Ja, beim Golf muss man alles mitnehmen, auch wenn es die Bäume sind.
And that's not ideal. Finding the trees.
Die Schwierigkeitsstufe, die ist dann doch ein bisschen zu hart.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Ja, wenigstens mal einen relativ guten Schlag.
I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played.
Aber wir sind wieder auf dem Weg, einen
Playing
Boogie
from
zu
around
schlagen.
110 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. This is looking pretty good in the air. Outstanding approach shot.
Ja, du sagst es, da muss ich
Let's
jetzt
go to
durch.
John
Ne?
Rahm.
It's been neck and neck.
Ist
He's
auf jeden
actually
Fall
tied
viel
with his rival.
anspruchsvoller
This is
wie
tough.
gerade
Can he
eben
do
auf der
it?
Schwierigkeitsstufe, wo ich noch Anfänger gespielt habe.
Okay, so that's step 1.
Da muss ich mich jetzt erstmal reinfuchsen.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Oh, noch ein Ticken nach links.
Yeah, you'll take
Ja,
that.
immerhin ein Boogie, aber ein Boogie ist halt nicht wirklich gut. Jetzt haben wir schon 3 Schläge mehr, wie vorgegeben waren.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Sind aktuell auf Platz 32, ein Schlag mehr gebraucht wie John Ram, unser Kontrahent.
The tee shot on the par
das
4
wird
6
schwierig.
has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected
auch
by
wieder
tall
viel zu
palm
weit
trees
darüber.
that will
Warum?
certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I
der war
believe
auch
in the
nicht
game
gut.
right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now.
Noch ist ein paar möglich. Hat kaum Gefälle, den könnte man doch relativ gerade schlagen. Ja.
Rolling end over end. His putt's looking great.
Ja, nochmal Glück gehabt. Nochmal Glück
We'll take
gehabt.
that.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
Ja, 6 Schläge auf Platz 1 aufzuholen, wird unter der Konstellation ganz, ganz schwer für mich.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this
Endlich
one
mal
can
ein
be.
brauchbarer erster Schlag. Hat auch lang genug gedauert dafür.
Sitting at 3 over.
So, wo werden wir ungefähr landen? Da. Gehen wir noch ein bisschen hier rüber.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And he's
Ja,
safely
ich
on the
versuche mich
green.
zu konzentrieren, aber die Stufe, die macht mir gerade wirklich zu schaffen. Birdie ist noch machbar. Der sieht eigentlich ganz... war ein Ticken zu weit. Aber der sollte eigentlich safe reingehen jetzt.
This really looks good.
Jawohl, Birdie.
Yeah,
Es
they're good
geht doch.
momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group
Startet
rivalry.
relativ
Let's see
die
what
Aufholjagd
happens.
auf Platz 1.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
Der Kontrahent
Starting to look
macht leider auch ein
really
Birdie.
good.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
This should play.
Ach, der rollt wieder zu weit weg.
Yep, that one's on the
Schade.
back, so you can two-putt that for sure.
Hatte eigentlich die Hoffnung, dass er da Nähe Fahne
Scorecard that doesn't
stehen
include
bleibt.
the 2 on it.
They've
Aber er
got
liegt
this
noch
to get
relativ
into a
gut.
tie
So viel
with
Gefälle
Rahm.
ist er gar nicht. Noch ein bisschen weiter nach rechts muss ich den schon spielen.
Okay, steady now.
Da war mehr drin.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
These are on rails, looking good.
Dann holen wir den Safety
And in
mit.
it goes for the par. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
John Rahm getting ready for his next shot.
John Rahm kann auch ein paar spielen.
Oh, stop
Oh,
it.
leck.
What a way to make
Und
your
knallt
par.
ihn einfach mal auch
This
vom
tour
Bunker
player is
einfach
just
ins Loch.
streets ahead now.
John Rahm lässt einfach nicht locker.
The final hole on the opening nine at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Ja, Rückenwind ist eigentlich was
583
Gutes.
yards to the back. Most players will play this as a
Probieren wir den mal
three-shotter.
ein bisschen tiefer zu
Find the fairway
spielen.
out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Ah, der kommt gut, der kommt gut. Bleib hoffentlich auf den Green, jawohl.
Oh, absolutely flushed. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's
Oh, das
name
ist das
would be
Schlimmste, was
number
passieren
one,
kann.
because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every
wieder so ein
single
schlechter
tool that you
Schlag.
could possibly want
Oh,
in this game.
kommt der besser, wie
He is
erwartet?
by far, I believe, the
Komm,
most
roll
complete
noch,
player
roll noch,
in our
roll
game
noch, roll
today.
noch,
Well,
roll
it
noch,
certainly
roll noch.
feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Könnte vielleicht noch mal eine Rettung werden mit einem Paar. Nein, wieder ein Boogie.
His next putt is for bogey. In she goes.
Es soll noch nicht sein, es soll noch nicht sein.
And as we transition into the back nine, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
They're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back nine to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Der Kurs an für sich selber ist gar nicht so schwer. Oh, ein perfekter Schlag, wird mir angezeigt. Wahnsinn.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Sitting at 3 over par.
Ja, der kommt langsam, aber dafür safe.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Didn't quite get the approach close
Ja, der
enough.
Putt, der wird, glaube ich, nicht
in front
einfach.
of them.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Birdie habe ich noch die Chance dafür. Das ist gut. Komm, geh rein. Geh rein. Nein!
That's frustrating. No, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
That's tracking. So no change on the leaderboard for this
Ja, die
player after that.
Paarspielerei, die haben wir immerhin gefunden, wie das funktioniert.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Ja, wir probieren mal einen Sicherheitsschlag noch.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead.
Nein, abgerutscht.
3 over for the day. Wonderfully played. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Oh komm, verkack doch mal. Ja, leck mich am Arsch. Der knallt da ein Loch nach dem anderen per Bunker rein.
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Das heißt, ich muss auch zumindest mal ein paar wieder machen.
This one's online. Was on a good line.
Das gibt's nicht. Wieder ein Boogie.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings.
Also die Stufe, die ist hart. Das wird ein ganz, ganz miserables Turnier von mir.
The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Auch komplett, oder? Jetzt rollt er auch noch runter.
That's disappointing.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Ist das schwer. Ist das schwer.
A 9-foot chance here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Ja, noch ein paar geholt, nochmal gerettet, aber 4 Strafschläge schon. Das noch aufzuholen in eine gute Runde. Bei noch ausstehenden 6 Löchern kaum möglich. Kaum möglich. 3 Schläge auf meinen Kontrahenten.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Wahnsinns erster Schlag.
4 feet to the cup. This looks good.
Ja, und wir machen ein Birdie.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Holen damit schon mal einen Schlag auf meinen Konkurrenten sogar 2 Schläge. Das ist sehr gut.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4-14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Boah, warum verziehen die so?
Second shot here on the 14th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one's bunker bound.
Ach du Kacke.
And that's the line in the sand.
Das ist schwer wie Sau. Jetzt muss schon wieder ein guter dritter Schlag bei rumkommen. Ja, ja, und den haben wir auch hingekriegt. Paar ist wieder möglich.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for the putt to be holed here. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Und dann machen wir kein Paar, machen einen Boogie draus. Ach du Kacke.
This one's for bogey. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
Haben wir den gewonnenen Schlag, haben wir schon wieder verloren.
Never a good thing.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot.
Dann kriegen wir wieder einen perfekten Schlag hin.
Straw, and now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green, and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one should find the rough.
Irgendwie kapiere ich das jetzt aktuell noch nicht so mit den Schlägen und mit dem Wind. Das ist ganz anders einzuberechnen wie auf der Anfängerstufe. Das ist unglaublich.
Playing now from the fairway bunker. That's incredible. There's a straight
Und dann
edit.
trifft man noch die Stange.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
11 feet left to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Looking good.
Just didn't drop.
Tja,
This next putt for double
wie sagt
bogey.
man so schön, hast du Scheiße am Schläger, hast du Scheiße am Schläger.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Boah,
Trailing by
plus
8
6
strokes now after
Schläge
that
zu
hole.
viel. Das ist einfach viel zu wenig. Platz 58, das ist ein herber Rückschlag.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5, Rich, the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Boah, das gibt's doch nicht.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Da hat man noch fast einen Igel hingekriegt.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Komm, wenigstens noch ein Birdie. Ja, perfekt.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Sitting at 5 over for the day.
Aber 5 Schläge Rückstand auf John Rahm, das ist einfach nicht mehr aufholbar.
All right, Rich, you've stood there.
Wir müssen leider akzeptieren, dass unser Kontrahent konstanter
When you play
gespielt
here in a
hat.
practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. If it's up, it could be in.
Ja, 2 Birdies hintereinander.
He's currently in fourth
Können die Runde
place.
dann doch noch ein bisschen retten, denke ich mal.
Here's John Rahm. Wow.
Wow, und John Rahm hat da auch ein bisschen Pech, trifft nur die Stange.
Some serious skill.
Macht statt ein Birdie Gott sei Dank dann nur ein Paar. Aber wir haben weiterhin 4 Schläge Rückstand. Könnten uns eventuell im letzten Loch noch unter die Top 30 spielen.
Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, Try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway. Keep it out of the rough.
Ja, der Schlag
From
ist
there,
zwar langsam.
hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow. Also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here. That's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Jetzt Hauptsache irgendwie Nähe Loch landen.
Going with the 7.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Ja, der war Katastrophe.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Es läuft einfach nicht. Es läuft einfach gar nichts zusammen. Ach, komm. Also es wird dann doch keine Top 30. Machen nochmal im letzten noch einen Boogie. Und müssen leider anerkennen, dass wir ein grottenschlechtes Turnier gespielt haben. Klar, auf einer anderen Schwierigkeitsstufe wie vorher, aber es soll keine Ausrede sein. Das war desaströs, was wir hier gespielt haben.
It was good. It was good all around.
5 Schläge zu viel auf jeden Fall, das ist ganz, ganz schlecht.
Out there today, but they just didn't get it quite done. So they'll look back at those missed opportunities, no doubt. But I think they're also going to be very thrilled with the fact they had such a good finish, just 2 strokes back. Great performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Platz 44 am Ende vom Turnier. Böse abgekackt. Das Eisen kann man leicht verbessern. Machen wir erstmal die, ne? Tja, liebe Freunde, ich denke, jetzt haben wir ein Turnier gespielt, ein relativ schnelles Turnier. Ich würde sagen, wir machen noch diesen Wildsbar Championship, also diesen Kurs, in der Hoffnung, dass wir ein bisschen besser abschneiden. Und wir spielen wieder gegen John Ram als Rivalen. Der muss doch zu schlagen sein. Also ein Turnierchen mache ich jetzt noch. Danach wird wahrscheinlich der Stream dann erstmal beendet. Ich hoffe, ihr habt ein bisschen Spaß dabei. Muss halt aber auch ehrlich eingestehen, dass ich mir die Schwierigkeit dann doch eventuell zu hart eingestellt habe. So weit bin ich dann doch noch nicht.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see it?
This man has almost no weaknesses in his game. And last time they met, Rahm had this player's number. So let's see who will be the better player this week.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Also 2, 3 kleine Erkenntnisse, die habe ich jetzt draus gezogen aus dem ersten Turnier unter der anderen Schwierigkeitsstufe. Wie man ungefähr zu spielen hat, bei welchem Wind. Den könnte man rein theoretisch mal so versuchen.
Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by
Er geht auch
analysis.
wieder einen Ticken zu weit darüber.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
So müsste man doch ungefähr.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
Ja, wir spielen komplett neben der
What are
Bahn.
you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Nice out the rough here.
War auch nicht der beste
Let's see if we
Schlag.
can get this one up and down for par.
Puh.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Ja, der rollt mir wieder zu weit weg vom Loch.
He has this putt to save his
Ein
par.
Paar ist aber trotzdem noch möglich, der sollte es auch schon werden.
This one has eyes for the
Ja,
hole.
immerhin ein Paar.
Well, that's a no
Kein
fuss par to
Minusschlag.
get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock solid par right there.
He's currently in a share of 6th. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Ah. So langsam kommen wir der Sache ein bisschen näher.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this shot from about 150
Heißt, wenn der
yards.
Wind von links kommt, muss ich die Schwung, also den Spin in die entgegengesetzte Richtung machen.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Ja, jetzt bin ich wieder abgerutscht mit dem rechten Stick. Zu
Well, that's
nervös,
really not what
zu
we were looking
nervös.
for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
Quality shot, that one. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, that one just
Oh,
missed the
Jon
hole.
Rahm hat da wieder so einen
Okay, let's
Zauberschlag.
get back to the action. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Ein Paar ist mal wieder möglich. Ist zwar jetzt nicht unbedingt gut, aber besser wie Minusschläge zu kassieren.
And down she goes. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
Ja,
Always
ich
like
werde
to
nie
see your name
aufgeben.
moving up the
Kennst
leaderboard,
mich
never a
doch.
bad thing.
Aktuell auf Platz 5.
Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Ach du Kacke, was war das denn? Was war das denn?
That's not the shot he was hoping for.
War wohl zu flach. Da läuft ja gar nichts.
Getting ready to play their third.
Tja, das wird auf jeden Fall ein Boogie. Jetzt muss ich schon wieder Risiko gehen.
And he's down there.
Ich glaube, ich muss mir hier sogar bei der Schwierigkeitsstufe den Schläger selber aussuchen, habe ich das Gefühl. Das hier wird noch ein sehr, sehr weiter Putt-Versuch. Ah, der ist zu schwach.
That'll sting a bit. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Na, da ist der erste Boogie wieder im neuen Turnier.
Putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
He finds himself in a share of 13th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Und rutschen damit von Platz 5 auf
Close to the
Platz
par threes on
13
the
ab.
property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Der ist zu langsam und könnte... Oh, der kommt noch besser, wie er gedacht.
A quality shot that. Let's go to John Rahm.
Ja, Fritz, da hast du recht. Paarspielen ist mega wichtig.
Let's catch up with John Rahm. Oh, what a super shot.
Hast du den Schlag gesehen von John Rahm? Der schlägt so viele Löcher aus dem Bunker heraus, das ist unglaublich.
This putt to move into a tie for fourth place.
Und setzt mich wieder unter Zugzwang. Ja, fast perfekt angesetzt.
This is on a stupendous line.
Jawohl, Birdie.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Also zwischen sehr vielen Scheißschlägen ist ab und zu auch mal ein richtig guter Schlag dabei.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
And after that good play,
Platz 4 aktuell. Das könnte wieder ein besseres Turnier werden.
Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up.
Der wird im Bunker landen. Warum?
That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Ja, da gehen so viele Schläge flöten. Ein 90 Yard.
Oh, well done. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
3 shots off the lead.
Wieder. Es ist so traurig, weil ich hier
Only a
spiele.
few shots off the pace.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Das
Where will this
ist
one end up?
Katastrophe.
That's a little untidy. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Ja, wir landen überall nur nicht da, wo wir sollen.
Tried to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
How close was that to going down?
Double Boogie.
Right here. Looks good off the blade. Well done.
Unreal display this week with that one.
Ja, ich würde euch ja gern besseres Gameplay zeigen, aber ich habe noch zu kämpfen mit dem Schwierigkeitsgrad. Aber ich denke, das macht es auch ein bisschen interessanter.
Let's catch up with John Rahm. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Ja, John Rahm fliegt wieder ein paar aus dem Bunker heraus.
This is just what they do.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
2 Schläge für John Rahm.
The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Die gehen immer nicht dahin, wo... Oh, da habe ich noch Glück, dass ich keinen Baum getroffen habe und dass der so ins Feld zurückfällt.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Ah, wieder fast perfekt eingestellt.
Big chance
Komm,
here.
roll rein,
There's no
jawohl.
doubt about this rivalry. It's certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival. And it's time to recap that play.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Und dann noch ein Birdie gespielt. Also auf meine Konkurrenz John Rahm kann ich noch aufholen. Ist nur ein Schlag Unterschied.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball.
Ja, ein perfekter Schlag.
Playing from around 160 yards, just 3 strokes back. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Und dann kommt so eine Rotze. Dann kommt so eine Rotze.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently in 4th place.
Even for the day. Currently in 4th position. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, right by the hole.
Well, this is what you've got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Ah, wenn ich überlege, die Präzision ist ja manchmal schon da.
For the fourth shot. 3 shots off the lead.
Stange. Ah, statt ein paar wird's nur ein Boogie.
Putting for a bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by.
Ja, John Ram hat wieder einen Schlag gut gemacht. Sie sind wieder 2 Schläge Rückstand.
Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Ah, der fliegt mir zu weit nach rechts. Ach, war kein guter Schlag. War kein guter Schlag. Heute auch wieder zu weit weg. Bleib wenigstens auf dem Grün und geh nicht in das höhere Gras. Oh, der liegt auf der Kante, ich kann nicht putten.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Five feet coming up to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey. Yep, tracking well.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Billy Horschel, currently in the lead here.
Ja, Platz 27, 3 Schläge Rückstand auf John Ram, mein Kontrahenten. Schwieriges Thema.
To be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Ach du Kack. Oh Mann.
Now you just got to pray for good luck, because that one's heading towards the sand. Sitting at 3 over. And here we are with their 4. 5 strokes behind our leader. Ooh, that almost went down. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Drei Bogies hintereinander, das ist natürlich miserabel. Einfach miserabel.
Go on, get in the hole. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
Jetzt haben wir, glaube ich, 4 Schläge Rückstand. So ist es.
The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
That's a big old slice.
Ich verstehe es nicht.
They found the sand here.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. And as John Rahm steadies himself over the ball.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And here we are with the third shot.
And he needs this to save par.
This one's looking good.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
With that putt, they went
Haben aber, glaube ich, trotzdem wieder einen Schlag auf John Rahm verloren.
Former FedEx Cup champ Billy Horschel has the lead in this one. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their third. Well played.
Ja, jetzt haben wir mal die Chance auf den Birdie.
Short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today. Surely it's going to.
Und den machen wir auch. Konnten mal wieder einen Schlag gut machen.
Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a two-stroke lead. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, we're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Ja, der Abschlag, der passt einfach nicht. Der passt einfach aktuell nicht bei mir.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
that'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. You like that, didn't you? 3 over par. Playing their 4th shot.
Jetzt machen wir wieder ein Boogie.
Still a fair way away from the
Es
hole
läuft
here.
nicht auf der
Time
Stufe.
to
Es
make a long
läuft
putt.
einfach gar nichts. Und der Putt, der muss jetzt sitzen. Aber macht er nicht. Wir machen einen Doppelboogie.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Just a short putt remaining here. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Und Jon Rahm, macht er den Birdie?
In here.
Natürlich.
And down she goes, the long range bomb.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye, gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf
Oh,
balls.
bitte nicht, ey.
Don't know where that one came
Und
from.
wir haben einen Strafschlag.
Left field, I imagine. That ball looked a
Fliegt
little
der Ball dann
thirsty.
doch noch ins Wasser.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And that one's headed to the
Weil es so schön war, nochmal Wasser. Also es läuft gar nichts zusammen. Es läuft einfach gar nichts zusammen.
That a boy. Good shot. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Einen dreifachen Boogie. Das heißt, wir haben jetzt minus 8 oder minus 9 Schläge.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Birdied their last hole,
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Let's take a look at the current standings. And the ever-colourful Billy Horschel, our leader in the field.
Platz 98, minus 8 Schläge. Das ist, boah, das wird ja noch schlechter wie
Second of
vorher.
9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The 3rd shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your 2nd shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your 3rd in there close.
Did you see that one ricochet off the tree? That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Time for the 2nd shot at the 14th. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And that shot back in the fairway. Time now for the fourth shot. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. An opportunity to make a par here.
Boah, wenn der Putt nicht sitzt, ey, der kann so weit nach hinten rutschen. Und genau das wird jetzt auch passieren. Puh, ein Bogey jagt den nächsten.
This putt is from 14 feet. Hey, nice looking line. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, und dann wieder Wasser. Warum?
That always looked wet, didn't it?
Also langsam bin ich echt am Verzweifeln.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This one headed left.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight
Der
reel.
knallt alles rein, mit
Let's catch up with the
reinzuknallen ist.
current proceedings. And here we are with their fourth. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double.
1, 2, 3.
Our
4
leader
Bogis
is a couple
hintereinander.
of shots up at this stage. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's
Platz
Copperhead course, Rich,
136.
you know where you
Mit
stand on the
Abstand das
16th tee.
schlechteste
This
Turnier,
tee
was ich
shot
bis jetzt
forces your
spielte.
hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
He didn't get that one cleanly. That one's hooking.
Das gibt es doch nicht.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Getting ready to play their third.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the hybrid. Well, this should affect the ball flight. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. This is their fifth shot. That's a good-looking shot there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That will work.
Ja, 23 Belege zu viel. Macht dann Platz 152. Gott, ist das schlecht. Ist das schlecht.
Tee shot plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Ja, der kann nicht gut kommen.
Might get caught up in the brush here.
Oh, der liegt so kacke.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey. Well hold. Let's move on.
Ja, es wird auch nicht besser, es wird immer schlechter. Es wird immer schlechter.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Putting for a par here.
Okay, steady now. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Kein Birdie, aber dann machen wir wenigstens zum Abschluss noch ein paar.
Inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Around now in the books.
Naja,
Next time.
ganz miserabel. Wir haben in den ersten Fehlerstand haben wir eigentlich gut gestanden, aber dann ganz gut abgebaut. Sind auf Platz 153 gelandet. Das ist natürlich nicht der Rede wert. Das ist komplett miserabel. Aber ich muss sagen, diese Schwierigkeitsstufe, die ganzen Sponsoren verabschieden sich so langsam. Ja, die Schwierigkeitsstufe, die ist noch relativ hart für mich, aber ich werde mich da noch reinfuchsen und denke, beim nächsten Mal wird es ein bisschen besser laufen. Nichtsdestotrotz macht mir das Spiel weiterhin Spaß. Jetzt sowieso erst recht, weil jetzt habe ich wieder eine Herausforderung durch die Schwierigkeitsstufe. Und ich denke, beim nächsten Mal werden wir hoffentlich ein bisschen besseres Gameplay zu sehen bekommen. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da für die, die mich noch nicht abonniert haben. Und ihr könnt ja reinschreiben, wollt ihr dies lieber im Livestream oder als Videoformat sehen? Ich bedanke mich für eure Aufmerksamkeit. Ich hoffe, es hat ein bisschen Spaß gemacht. Auch wenn das Gameplay jetzt nicht unbedingt das Beste war. Aber das kommt noch. Gebt mir noch ein bisschen Zeit. Bleibt sportlich. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Pierre.